what's up? DPX here. Welcome back to another episode of Chillin with the Miikcast. We're doing this pre-recorded for reasons. We just did an episode last week, and we usually do 2 weeks. Like, we skip a week, but a Nintendo Direct dropped, and I feel like we gotta talk about this, but we're doing it a little earlier. So yeah, this is not the usual episode. We're just gonna talk about the Nintendo Direct, not talking about what we've been playing, all that stuff. We're just talking about the Direct. I'm joined today by PatLuigi. What's up?
What up, guys?
And Slash.
I'm actually Post Malone, but don't worry, I'm here.
Yeah, he's gonna joke around about Post Malone a bit, I'm pretty sure, but yeah.
No.
So a long-awaited Nintendo Direct. It's like been over a year. The one before this one, the last one, was in September of 2019. That long. So yeah, there was a lot of like the expectations were high for this Direct. I would say maybe a little too high, but that's what happens when a wait is that long. But before we get into like the individual stuff, I want to hear what you guys thought of the Direct. So, PatLuigi, what did you think of the Direct?
I enjoyed it. There were a lot of games that I really didn't care for that I wasn't going to buy, but overall, I thought it was good.
Yeah, and Slash, what did you think?
Probably about the same, it's cool, but I'm not gonna buy most of those games,
Yeah, my thoughts,
But it was cool.
yeah, definitely. My thoughts, 50
Green
minutes,
circles.
a 50-minute Direct. There's gonna be some guff, but they did talk a little too much about certain things that they didn't need to talk about that much, or as much. And then like stuff like Hyrule Warriors, I remember they for like 2 seconds. Like I didn't play that game, but like DLC for that game, I'm sure is like a huge deal. They showed like a graphic for that for like 2 seconds, and then moved on. Like they could have probably touched on that and not as much on some of the other stuff. But I guess we'll go in order. I guess in order. The first thing, obviously, I remember. Probably gonna go out of order at some point though. That doesn't matter. The order doesn't matter. But we'll start with the opener of the Direct. Pyra and Mythra from Xenoblade Chronicles 2 in Smash. First, I didn't play Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I played the first Xenoblade game as it came to the Switch recently, and I think the game's fantastic. Everyone should play that game. Honestly, seriously, it's one of those games. I haven't played Xenoblade Chronicles 2 yet, but Pyra and Mythra seem like a cool character. It's like a transformation type character, like Sheik and Zelda, which I thought we were done with, but then they brought back Pokemon Trainer, but that was like a different thing. But see people upset because it's an anime swordsman, and yeah, I don't have much of a problem with that. It has nothing to do with the fact that I main a lot of swordsmen. I kind of just realized that, but no, I think the character looks sick. PatLuigi, what do you think about Pyra and Mythra?
It might be interesting. I don't have a lot of stuff to say, considering I'm not really much of a big Xenoblade Chronicles fan, but I think she might be a good fighter to play with.
Definitely, yeah. And Slash, what do you think?
Mr. Slash.
Yeah, Sloosh actually, but yeah, she seems cool. I'm sure. I've heard. I'm not 100% sure that a lot of people are disappointed, but like you have what they had like two. They have 2 left in this Fighters Pass, right?
Yeah.
Mr. DPX.
Yeah, they do.
It's like you're not gonna reveal this person at E3,
Mm-hmm.
Like, it makes sense. It's a cool DLC, and people need to shut up.
You see, no, people can be upset.
No, they can't have their own opinion.
No, but like people are allowed to be upset. People are allowed to not be happy. This isn't particularly the character I wanted, but now you see a character like you see a Nintendo character here. Now people are thinking like, oh, okay, I'm ready for another Fire Emblem character in the next DLC pack, and then Gen 8 Pokemon the next one. But this is a little thing that I'm not sure if anyone knows, or I mean, it's out there. It's knowledge that's out there. But we got 4 Nintendo characters as DLC. Pyra and Mythra, obviously. Min.
Min.
Yeah, ARMS, and there was supposed to be an ARMS rep and a Xenoblade 2 rep in the base roster. And I'm pretty sure there was supposed to be a new Fire Emblem character in the base roster too. But that didn't happen, so that's why Byleth is DLC. And Piranha Plant was supposed to be in the base roster. So you notice these first-party characters that are DLC were in one way or another meant to be in the base roster. So to think like, oh, it's over, the rest of the Fighters Pass is gonna be Nintendo characters. No. They're just making it up, really. So yeah, I'm really interested to see, like, to play this character, because it's like a transformation character, and like, you know, it's not like it's not. You see, you go on the website, you know how like every character is numbered.
Yeah.
Like for Pyra and Mythra, it says like Pyra number 78 and Mythra number 80. They don't count them as like one fighter technically. They're basically 2 different fighters, but taking up 1 slot. You know, like say like on a tier list, they're gonna take up 2 different. They're gonna be separate on like a tier list. So like, yeah, very. Like, this character looks dope. I'm not sure if I'm going to main this character. No, I, like, Sephiroth. Sephiroth is the type of character, right when I saw him, I was like, I'm picking him up. Pyra Mythra, I'm not sure, but definitely could be a character that I could have fun with. But yeah, any final thoughts, PatLuigi?
No, I think that might be it.
Alright, and Slash, any final thoughts?
I'm just excited to see what they're going to do at E3, because I'm pretty sure, you know, like,
yeah,
that they're, yeah, it's going to be sick, dude.
Although, wait, before we move on, just very quickly, remember my character design theory? About, like, humanoid characters and less humanoid characters? Yeah, this debunked that.
I think so.
This debunked that. Because it was, like, Min, and then Steve, and then Sephiroth, and then Pyra and Mythra, that got debunked. But another thing I noticed is you look at every DLC character, their release dates. I looked at every release date, and every month of the year has been filled up except for March, which this character's coming out in March, so that checks off March. But there's also May and August that haven't gotten new characters. So I think we'll be due for a new character in May and a new character in August. Which kind of puts E3 into question, but we'll see. Anyways, moving on. The next thing here was Fall Guys. Fall Guys seems like a Switch game. I feel like the Fall Guys hasn't even been out for a year, but even then, it's long overdue that Fall Guys comes to the Switch. And I think Fall Guys, it's not like dying or anything, but it's not like the talk of the town. I feel like the Switch audience is kind of what the game needs. Not quite sure why they're waiting till summer to port it over to the Switch. Like, it's really not coming anytime soon. But yeah, I don't know if I'll buy it on the Switch, because I don't know if I need to do that. I have it on the PS4, but
for free.
But then again, you know, who knows when I'm gonna get a PS5? So sooner rather than later, I might not even touch my PS4. So maybe I would need to buy it on the Switch. Who knows? But PatLuigi, what do you think about Fall Guys coming to the Switch?
It looks good. I still have not yet played the game, but once it comes to Switch, I will definitely play it.
Yeah, definitely. And Slash, what do you think?
It's cool. I'm not gonna buy it though, because I already have, Fall Guys. So it's like, it's just a waste of money for me.
Yeah.
So there's so many other things I can get, and there's no point in buying Fall Guys when I already have it,
Yeah, definitely. So. Unless if they're not going to do this, because it's not a free game. But if they drop it for free on the Switch for whatever reason, then I'll get it, definitely. But, because, why not?
I mean, they could I don't think they will do this, but
They're
they
not.
could do something similar to what they did on the PS4, where it was free with PS Plus. Maybe if you have Switch Online, you get it for free.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I mean, no, that hasn't happened with any game yet, but I mean, I'd like to see that happen with games. You know, Fall Guys would be a cool game to do that with.
I'm not saying like, well, yeah, let me explain. But I'm not saying like this game costs money, but Fortnite was when it was really popular. It also took a while for it to get ported to the Switch. So
yeah,
I feel Nintendo kind of needs to step up their game in like getting, I guess, ports ready for stuff.
Yeah, I guess.
Because
but then you look at Among Us. Among Us didn't take that long, really. Like, it got popular last year, and it also came to the Switch last year. So, also,
yeah,
I
don't know. I feel like that's different though.
I haven't really seen this going around at all. But in case you were wondering, Fall Guys is also coming to Xbox.
Yeah, I just looked it up.
Yeah, that was announced with
Xbox.
the Switch version. Just
Xbox,
obviously the Xbox.
yeah.
Obviously the Xbox version was not in the Direct. But next up is the Outer Wilds.
Oh, hello.
It's Nintendo Direct, not a Microsoft Direct.
Yeah, I know.
Hello,
wait,
it's
any final thoughts on
Mr. Howard?
Okay. Any final thoughts on on Fall Guys coming to Switch, PatLuigi?
Overall, I think it's going to be great.
All right. And Slash, any final thoughts on Fall Guys coming to Switch?
Definitely gonna boost the popularity of the game. I'm not gonna get it because I already have it, but it's good for all the Switch players.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like what the game needs because I feel like it's a perfect. I don't know. I feel like it's a Nintendo. It looks like a game that would be on the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah. When I first looked at it, I'm like.
No offense.
No. When I first looked at it, I just instantly thought that game's coming to the Switch, but it wasn't. But. All right, next up is the Outer Wilds. This is like a port of like a PC game from like I think like 2 years ago. Don't know a whole lot about this game, and I don't think either of you two do either. A lot of people get mixed up with this game and the Outer Worlds, which is a different game. The Outer Worlds, I haven't played it, but I hear it's great. But
I will be right back.
All right.
All right.
But yeah, Outer Wilds. I hear that game is also great, but not too much. Doesn't do too much for me. Let's see what else was there. There's the Famicom Detective Club. We mentioned this briefly before starting, but yeah, we're getting Famicom Detective Club, the missing heir. And Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind. Don't know too much about these games. I do know that they are like games on the Famicom, obviously, hence the name. And they're like murder mysteries, like sort of. I don't know. PatLuigi, what are your thoughts here?
I don't really know a lot about this game, but
No one does.
Yeah, nobody really knows a lot about this game, so I have nothing.
Yeah, the main like Slash, we're talking about the Famicom Detective Club. Your thoughts?
Yay!
All right, it's weird to think about this, but like we all have like no idea what this game is really. The main character of the game was considered for Super Smash Bros. Melee. The only reason why I know about this game. But yeah, not too much here to say. Moving on, I'm skipping through the Direct. I really should have taken notes, but no, we got a Samurai Warriors 5. It's a Dynasty Warriors game pretty much, but not. It's a Warriors game. Don't really care about these types of games too much. You know, Hyrule Warriors is cool, but that's it. That's the only type of like Warriors game I care about. Anything to say about PatLuigi? Do you have anything to say about Samurai Warrior 5?
Not really.
Yeah, Slash.
He's muted. Never mind.
Muted?
He's there.
No, you're not.
Oh. I don't know. I thought it looked cool. I know we say this a lot, but probably not gonna get it.
Yeah, no,
But
I don't care about it really. So.
And Sam thought it was Mortal Kombat. for a sec when the trailer first came out.
For a second, I kind of thought it was Soul Calibur though, which is weird. We both thought it was a fighting game, but no, one of the characters looked like a character from Soul Calibur, so I was like, wait, what the fuck? But no, it's not.
It's him from the Soul Calibur.
Next up, we're getting like a remaster of Legend of Mana, which is Legend of Mana. I haven't played Legend of Mana, but I played Secret of Mana, which is a really good game, really good JRPG on the Super Nintendo. It's like, I think it's like a spin-off of Final Fantasy. Legend of Mana is like a sequel to that, I think. And it's good to see they're like remastering it. It's not like the backgrounds look great, the sprites look pretty cool, but not a whole lot here. Just, you know, cool. They're remastering Legend of Mana. PatLuigi, anything to say about it?
Don't know a lot about this game, but all I know is that it says here that it was originally released on PlayStation back in the late 90s. So
yeah. So it's like an older game.
Yeah. I guess video game companies are just running out of ideas and just remaking their old games.
That's the dumbest fucking thing ever, PatLuigi.
I'm sorry.
Could companies could companies? It's okay. No one flames anyone on here, but I'm just saying, like, companies remake and remaster and port their games all the time. Alright, it's not a sign of running out of ideas. A sign of running out of ideas would be like, say, say a company keeps making the same game over and over again, but being like, no, this is the same thing, you know, like the same features and everything, whatever. Slash
Pokemon.
I didn't want to say that, but I was kind of thinking Pokemon when I was talking. But Slash,
wow.
What are your thoughts on Legend of Mana?
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. It seems like what is it? It's a remake, right?
Remake,
yeah.
Remaster. I'd say probably more in the remaster department, but
okay.
Yeah, well, one of the Rees.
Rees. I always go Rees.
So what are your thoughts?
I don't know. It looks pretty cool actually. I'm considering purchasing it.
Yeah.
Probably not, but it looks kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Next up is Monster Hunter Rise.
Monster Hunter.
Yeah. They showed a new trailer for it. I haven't really been following this game, so I'm not sure what this trailer really revealed. Any cool new stuff, or if it was just a cool new trailer. But the game looks awesome. Like I haven't been following the game, but I have seen like trailers and stuff for the game. The game looks sick. I'm actually I haven't played too many Monster Hunter games. I've played World, think that's it. Might have played another one, but I'm thinking of picking this one up. It looks sick, but they didn't really like reveal too much. So I'm not really gonna ask you guys what you thought about it because I don't know. Unless you guys want to give your thoughts.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've seen Monster Hunter games. They're pretty cool. Is it Monster Hunter that was confirmed to get a Netflix series or something?
No, Monster Hunter got a movie.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. I thought it looked sick.
Yeah. All right. Next up.
Trailer was cool. Mario Golf. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a list open or something?
Maybe. Maybe.
But yeah, Mario Golf Super Rush. Now this, like, I'm not even kidding. Mario Golf Toadstool Tour on the GameCube. I haven't played it in a while, but I have played that before. That game fucking rules. And it's been a while since we've gotten a console Mario Golf game. I think the last Mario Golf game we got, like, in general was like on the 3DS. I forgot.
Yeah, the last one was Mario Golf World Tour in 2014.
World Tour, yeah. I've heard sort of mixed things about that one, but it's time we get a new Mario Golf game. Slash, no, that wasn't you. That was Maloli. It was pretty funny.
What?
He was in the live chat for my.
He was in your chat?
Yeah, for my stream, and like you could ask him about this because this was funny. Like a few, like a minute or two before they showed Mario Golf, I'm like, I'm thinking we're gonna see. I start listing a bunch of games, and then I say, I'm thinking we're gonna see maybe Mario Golf because that's the one like Mario spin-off that hasn't come to the Switch yet, boom, it's on the Switch. I don't think it was
genius.
it was kind of a safe prediction though. I've heard many people predict that, but yeah, I'm excited for Mario Golf, and it comes out soon. It comes out in June. Yeah, and I saw a Game Explain report on this. There was a character that was leaked on the website already. The game hasn't even been announced for 24 hours, and they leaked a new character. King Babam. King Babam was leaked as a playable character. That's interesting. So yeah, PatLuigi, what are your thoughts on Mario Golf Super Rush?
Well, I'm very excited. I mean, considering we haven't had a Mario Golf game in a long time, it might be fun. And I realized that the outfits that they're wearing are from Mario Tennis Aces.
Yeah, they do kind of look like that.
Everybody pointed that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
PatLuigi.
Yo.
PatLuigi. You're a genius. I didn't see that.
But yeah, I'm excited for this game. Slash.
Yeah, Slash.
And the Miis are in it. You can... The Miis.
Yeah.
Right? Am I stupid?
No. You're right. You can play as the Miis.
Maloli and Mario Golf.
Maloli. All-in-one Baboli Maloli. Yeah. It looks cool. You know, I like the whatchamacallit. The element of motion controls. Hopefully it's better than, you know, other golf games that I'm not gonna mention.
Yeah.
Putting in Wii Sports.
Wii Golf.
No, Wii Golf was fucking like that was was good.
Golf on the NES.
Oh, yeah, that. So
Classic.
Any final thoughts?
But anyways, it looks cool. Maloli can play golf now. He's always been wanting to play golf, and he's never gotten the chance to.
Yeah. Alright, so next up we get like a little reel of games. We get Tales from the Borderlands. This is quite big. Not too big. It's a Telltale Borderlands game, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that's coming to the Switch. We get Capcom Arcade.
The arcade.
Yeah, that looks pretty
The
cool.
arcade.
I think they shadow dropped it too. I think it's already on Switch right now. And then after that, let's see. They got
1943.
They got Stubbs the Zombie. Now Stubbs the Zombie was, I didn't know about this game. This is apparently a hidden gem that I didn't even know about. So
wow.
It's like a game on the Xbox, like original Xbox. It was like a cult classic, and they're re-releasing it. So this is kind of a random re-release, but yeah, they're re-releasing Stubbs the Zombie. Not too much to say here.
Mr. DPX, do you want to talk about the other games that were in the reel, or do you not really care?
I'm going through.
You skipped a couple. Okay.
I did.
I think you did.
What other?
You skipped like this game. Wait, I'm fucking stupid. Never mind.
There was like another reel later on, so maybe you're thinking.
Yeah, there was.
No. I thought the games in the arcade thing were different games. No. I'm so smart.
Next up we see No More Heroes 3. I'm excited for this game. And you know, the combat looks cool. You know, there's certain things that they're showing. It all looks cool. The aliens, I like the twist that now there are aliens here.
Of course.
And we got a release date. August 27th. So I'm marking my calendar for that because No More Heroes 3.
Calendary's marked.
Yeah, No More Heroes 3. Like, I'm excited for that. PatLuigi, anything to say about No More Heroes?
I don't know a lot about this. I never played the previous two games, so not sure about this one.
All right, Slash.
Same. I haven't played the previous ones. It's gotten pretty. I know that they're good games though, and I know that Travis could, at some point in the future, be in Smash.
Travis
he's not going to be in Smash because he's.
Oh, not now.
No. Like,
maybe
he's a me. So.
Orange.
Travis strikes again.
Not for this game.
PatLuigi, like, that game sucks.
What did he say?
Travis Strikes Again. That was like that was like a mini game collection. Fuck that. That game was so bad. It was weird. They said like if this game doesn't do well, we won't make another No More Heroes game. That game didn't do well. They're making another No More Heroes game. So I don't really know what that was all about. But again, Suda51 does shit like that, so
they wanted the money.
Shouldn't be surprised.
Next up is Neon White.
Yeah, Neon White. The game looks interesting. I'm not quite sure. Like you shoot a gun with cards. Like I don't fucking know. Like I guess they're trying to like sell you on that concept. What the fuck is that even supposed to mean? Like I guess it looks cool. Anything to say about it, PatLuigi?
I mean, the characters look kind of strange. They got a lot of horns on them. I don't know about this one. I don't have a lot to say.
All right. Slash, anything? Yeah. Anything on this?
Well, I mean, I kind of, I don't know. It looks interesting. Like, I haven't seen this be done in an actual game. Mm-hmm. I've seen similar things be done in mobile games, but to less of an extent, I would say. Like, I've gotten advertisements and stuff, but
yeah,
it could be cool. I don't know. I like the characters. Look like, I don't know how to explain it. They look like, I guess they're heaven and hell inspired. Like, ooh.
Yeah, the characters in terms of like design and like they kind of they kind of look like they're from like No More Heroes. Like, because I remember like watching it. And then they showed No More Heroes, and then right after they showed this game, and I'm like, well, didn't we just see this game almost? I obviously knew it wasn't No More Heroes, but it was just sort of just like, this kind of looks like art style wise, and design wise, it looks very similar.
Oh, I mean, boy, am I excited to talk about the next thing.
Can we not? Let's not talk about this next one.
We're gonna mention everything. But like next up we got the DC superhero girl teen power, whatever the fuck it's called.
Game of the year.
Game of the year.
No,
who knows? It could be good.
The gameplay looks good. The graphics look good, but obviously the game's not for me, and it's probably not for either of you two either.
No, it's for me.
Girls.
That doesn't matter. Look, I don't know. It kind of reminds me of like, I don't know. The art style is familiar to me, but I don't know what it's reminding me of.
Yeah, that kind of, same here. Like the art style, like looks like it looks familiar.
It kind of look
the big giant heads with the giant eyes. Like
yeah, I don't know what it is, but it's really familiar.
No,
I feel like I should know.
I get you because like I was thinking that same thing.
Am I thinking of Scribble Knots? Does it look like Scribble Knots?
No, Scribble Knots didn't have, like... They weren't like that. Scribble Knots looked like...
No, yeah. They look different, yeah. No, I don't know. It's something familiar about it, though.
Yeah,
Can't put my finger on it.
Not much to say about that one, really, though.
Right.
If that's your kind of thing, cool. Not knocking you, but, like, not really my kind of thing, you know. It's obviously not geared towards people like us. But next up we got Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville, I think it's called.
True. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah, and looks cool. I have played Plants vs. Zombies Battle. Garden Warfare, I think it was.
Garden Warfare.
That game was actually a lot of fun. And I've never played Battle for Neighborville, but they are porting it to the Switch now. Not much to say here, really. Looks cool. Right. PatLuigi, anything you have to say?
I've never played a single Plants vs. Zombies game. I've never even played the mobile version of the game, but probably not going to get this game.
All right, Slash.
That's fair. I, for one, I used to play a Plants vs. Zombie a lot. Now I don't. But, yeah. Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious that they're kind of running out of ideas, you know?
This is EA, by the way. Yeah, Miitopia's next. I didn't quite expect this.
Miitopia!
This kind of surprised me.
No one did.
It's sort of random. No, I swear, I saw like a chat comment that said Miitopia for Switch. I'm like, that's kind of random. Yeah, Miitopia, that was a thing. Yeah, was this like the first 3DS game getting ported to Switch? I think it might be.
I
I remember when the Switch was coming out. I remember, like, there were rumors of like Sun and Moon getting ported to Switch. Who knew that the first 3DS game getting ported to Switch? Unless I'm not thinking of something. Is Miitopia. Funny, like, Slash, with you and with Maloli on my podcast recently mentioned, like, they should Tomodachi Life. That a lot of people forgot about that game. But that game was awesome. They got bring that to Switch. This is close to Tomodachi Life.
Tomodachi Life, but with fighting.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though. If they're gonna price this game at $60, no way. I'm not buying this. If this is a cool like $20 game, I'll definitely buy it. Like, yeah, might even be like a definite like, yes, I'll buy this.
Probably between like 20 or 40, I'm guessing.
No, 40 is even too much. I feel
20 to 30, I guess.
30 might. I think 30 might do it, but I'm not sure. 20 is where I'm leaning towards, because I don't know, this just doesn't seem like a $60 game. If they're pricing this at $60, like, it's a no-go. But
I'm gonna scream
at like 20, I think. I think that's good. But PatLuigi, what do you think about Miitopia on Switch now?
Looking at the footage, it looks like it's going to be very good, a very good game. I never thought I'd be seeing a Mii fighting game being ported over to Switch. I might get it.
Oh, yeah.
Looks fun.
Yeah, they should do like more Mii games on the Switch. I think this is like the only one. Maloli.
Miikcast the video game.
Please.
Maloli the video game.
Slash.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, not Maloli. Slash. Please make sure Maloli like doesn't come back. All right.
Shut up,
Get out of here. Okay.
All right. Done. So Slash, what do you think about Miitopia?
Maloli's clearly excited, but I think it's cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited as well.
Yeah. Again, if they price this at $60, it's a no-go. At $20, could almost be like, absolutely, I'm buying this. But I didn't buy it on the 3DS. Sort of just came out on the 3DS.
Neither did I.
I don't think anyone bought it on the 3DS. But next up, we got the Animal Crossing New Horizons update for Mario content. I always loved how in the older Animal Crossing games, how they had like other Nintendo content. They didn't really have that much here until now. This Mario content I think looks cool, and like I sort of looked over this when I was reacting, but like you can go inside the pipe and end up somewhere else on the island. That's big. You could just do that in Animal Crossing now. It's coming out next week.
Teleportation?
Yeah, pretty much,
Yep.
but not really. You go in a pipe, but like, yeah. PatLuigi, what do you think about the Animal Crossing Mario stuff?
Dude, it looks amazing, and I like how they're adding Mario stuff to Animal Crossing, considering this has to the Animal Crossing new game, which hasn't happened before. So yeah.
Slash.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on?
Oh yeah, it looks cool. Yeah, I don't have Animal Crossing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to get it for a while, but I don't have it, and it just looks cool. Like I've heard that. Uh-oh.
No, go.
Yeah. What was I gonna say?
You heard that?
Don't you hate when that happens?
I heard. Yeah, my train of thought has been derailed. It flew off a cliff.
All right,
go. You got. It's like Toy Story 3.
I'm thinking. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, it looks cool. And hopefully we get like more stuff like this for Animal Crossing,
Yeah. I predict right now the best-selling game on the Switch is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I think Animal Crossing is gonna be Mario Kart.
Fortnite.
So that's that, and they sort of I don't know about you guys, but they sort of did. It seemed like they sort of did a fake out here. Because they did like Mario content for Animal Crossing, and then they were like, "I hope you enjoyed Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury." Now we got this game to show
I thought
you.
they were going to unveil another Mario game.
Yeah, and they showed. They showed.
Yeah.
They showed
Then the
oh my god. All right, speak.
and then the scale showed up, and I'm like, this is a little bit realistic, you know.
Yeah. No,
And
then they start showing. I really hope this isn't the final title, but they start showing Project Triangle Strategy. I'm sorry, I can't say that name and not laugh, but now it
Awesome
seems to
name.
be sort of like a sequel or a follow-up to Octopath Traveler, which I have not played, but I've heard nothing but fantastic things about that game. And I've wanted to play that game, you know. It's like cool, it's like a modern RPG, but like with the art style of an older game. I like that. So this is a big deal. I will say as someone who's intrigued by this game, they spent quite a bit on this. Like they didn't need to talk about this game like as much as they did, and especially since it's not even coming out at all this year. It's coming out in 2022. They did not need to spend as much time as they did on this game, but it looks good. Again, Triangle Strategy. I really hope that's not the final name. Like Octopath Traveler, that name's pretty cool. Sounds dumb, but I guess it sounds kind of cool. Triangle Strategy just sounds like, fucking, we'll call it Triangle Strategy, or we'll think of a title later. I don't know. That's
pretty much what they did.
Pretty much, yeah. Unless it's the final title. PatLuigi, what do you think? What are your thoughts?
Really haven't seen too much about this game, but
what do you mean?
I don't know.
They went very much in depth. No, I know what you mean. You mean Octopath Travel. You don't know too much about that, you know.
Yeah, I don't know enough about that.
Yeah,
buddy.
Slash, anything about this game?
No, I like the art style, and I like the art style, and it looks cool. And obviously, Octopath is, you know, kind of a renowned kind of game, so it's cool to see some kind of a follow up in the same style.
Yeah,
you know.
I think we can definitely all agree that they spent a little too much time talking about this game. Like I hear people like complain like they spent a lot of time on games that they didn't really need to spend as much time on. This game is like basically what they think of when they say that, and I agree. But the game looks cool. But again, we're not even getting it till 2022, so don't quite get the point of spending that much time on it for a game that's not even coming out this year. But whatever. It looks cool.
The demo is available.
The demo's available. There is a demo. That is true. I haven't played it yet, but I don't know, I might. Moving on.
Star Wars Hunters, right?
That's what was next. Because
I
have to skip all the way through. There was Star Wars Hunters. Kind of weird the way they revealed that. They showed it for like a 2-second cutscene almost.
Yeah, I got you.
And they showed like nothing pretty much. Pretty much showed nothing. But it's supposed to be like free to play online multiplayer, like MOBA, I think almost, of Star Wars. I don't know. I really have nothing to say about this because it's like.
Same.
So that's what I'll skip you
Yeah.
then, Pat. I really have nothing to say about this because they gave us nothing to say really. But Slash, what do you think?
Well, I don't know. The name Hunters kind of implies some kind of bounty hunter stuff is going to be going on, you know.
Yeah, maybe.
And the fact that it's I don't know, online is kind of cool. I feel like there's not really that much Star Wars stuff on the Switch, so it's cool to see, Star Wars on the Switch.
Alright, next up is another game that, looks cool, but it's another game that they kind of spent a little too much time on. They didn't need that much dedicated to it, and that's Knockout City. Now, this game looks cool. It's like a multiplayer dodgeball game almost. It looks cool. Don't have too much to say about it though. But they could have cut some of the time that they spent on this game down.
Yeah, I don't understand. The gameplay looked cool, but I don't understand like the whole interview thing that they did.
Me neither.
Like, was that just?
I think that was just. I think that was just supposed to be a thing in the trailer.
I thought it was a Raid. I thought it was a Raid Shadow Legends game because that guy looks like he's from Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah.
The green guy.
I was kind of thinking. I was almost thinking Fortnite because the character models looked like they came out of Fortnite, but then I saw the giant orc, and then I saw the like pixelated princess. I'm like, this isn't Fortnite. But,
no, literally my brain went, wait a second. Is this what Raid Shadow Legends is? And I was just really confused for like a good 5 minutes.
Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends is coming to Switch.
I would scream. I would cry.
I guess technically we were at. This is actually like way off from Raid Shadow Legends now that I think about it. But
I like Max Splints the best. He's my favorite.
Is he your boy?
He's my favorite.
Alright, so not much there really. Next up we got this anime game. I think it's called The World's End.
God,
isn't it something about a journey or something?
Yeah,
I don't remember what it's called.
That. I
had to skip to it. World's End Club. World's End Club.
World's End Club. Yeah.
May 28th. May 28th.
Yeah, a lot of this stuff comes out in May. Something I noticed. This game looks reminiscent of the Danganronpa games. I've never played any of them. Don't know much about them, but I do know a lot of people love them. So, guess more power to you if you're getting a game or at least similar to a game you like. But I didn't have much to say here. PatLuigi, did you have anything to say?
No, sir.
Slash.
Not really.
Alright, moving on.
Physical copy of Hades.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure why they like I don't think this needed to be in a direct. If they were just announcing like a physical copy, but cool. If you haven't played Hades, that's another game you have to play. If a physical copy like that's people are gonna be able to play it now. I mean, you're already able to play it through the eShop, but like you want to buy it physically, now you can. And there's like a cool like special edition like with an art book and stuff that I actually thought about picking up. To be honest, these character designs are very cool, and it would be cool to see them in like an art book. So yeah, really like this game, Hades. Again, this isn't quite something that should get its own thing in a direct. I'm not quite sure why they did that, but I like this game. So anything about this game really like getting the spotlight, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get like if it's a port, but it was just a physical version.
I never even heard of this game until the direct.
You never heard of this game?
You were in. Wait, weren't you in the episode where we did the Game Awards?
I don't know. He wasn't there, but like.
Oh.
I'm sure I've mentioned this game towards you, Pat. But it's all good. It's all good.
No, it's not.
That means
buddy.
That means you didn't watch my top 10 best games of the year.
No.
Luis, you are in danger.
But even then, as I just said, you haven't. You don't know what the game Hades is. You haven't watched my top 10 best games of the year. Considering what video I just said you haven't watched, that should tell you what I think about the game. But yeah, this game's great. I think I like recommend it to like anyone who likes this. It's a roguelike game.
Anyone who likes games,
yeah.
Basically.
Let's not make this a discussion about Hades, because we're starting to get a bit off topic. But now we got
Ninja Gaiden
Master Collection.
Yeah.
Now, this is big.
June 10th.
June 10th, yeah. This was leaked a while ago. I didn't think much of it. But this was leaked a while ago, but now it's finally coming to Switch. The Ninja Gaiden games are like really fucking hard, by the way. Like, I'm not sure if you guys know, they are like
no, I know.
Balls.
Damn.
So they're porting these games to the Switch. This whole collection. There's Sigma 2, and Ninja Gaiden 3. I guess they just dropped Sigma.
Sigma?
yeah, I'm excited. I don't always pick up like collection games, like this, but Ninja Gaiden I might because this game looks, Ninja Gaiden games are dope, and this isn't a brand new Ninja Gaiden game, but like a Ninja Gaiden anything being released. This is the first time in a very long time, so like, yeah, and I hope this means more for Ryu Hayabusa's chances in Smash. Really hope so, but
yeah.
I was kind of thinking a little bit in my head that following this announcement of Ninja Gaiden Master Collection, we're gonna get Ryu Hayabusa in my head, but that was sort of more just wishful thinking. But whatever. I'm not disappointed that didn't happen. But PatLuigi, thoughts on Ninja Gaiden Master Collection?
Well, good for Ninja Gaiden fans, I guess. And I don't know.
All right. Slash, thoughts on Ninja Gaiden Master Collection?
You know what? Cool. There hasn't been like a lot of activity in terms of Ninja Gaiden for a while, and it's cool to see. It's cool to see, because he has a lot of fans. A lot of people think he should be in Smash, and
yeah,
I feel like this only improves his chances.
Yeah, Ninja Gaiden is a pretty cool dude, But
next up, we got the Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity season pass.
Okay, buddy, I don't think we were quite finished.
No, we kind of were. There wasn't much else. But yeah, we do got a Hyrule Warriors Age of. It was weird. They spent so much. They spent a little too much time on some of the things, and then they put this up for 2 seconds. And this is like a big deal to people. So since the Direct didn't touch on this too much, I guess I'll read off the little graphic they showed. There's an expansion pass, of course, and coming on May 28th, there's a newly added weapon for Link and a newly added costume for Link. So, yeah.
Hey.
Wave 1 for in June 20 June of this year, they're expanding the roster. Newly added weapon types. New challengers in the Royal Ancient Lab. Newly added challenging enemies. And then Wave 2 in November, there'll be more character vignettes, newly added stages, expanded roster, and new battle skills for existing characters. So for you, those of you who like Age of Calamity, I've been looking at this game. It looks a lot of fun. But those of you that like it and are playing it, there you go. And it's gonna be $20. Weird how they just
Not a bad price.
Weird how they just glossed over this though. That was very weird. PatLuigi, what do you think about Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity DLC?
I think it should be a little more expensive, just like the Smash Fighter Pass.
Uh-oh.
You think
Don't
something
give them
should be
any
more
ideas.
expensive?
Don't give them any
I don't.
ideas.
No. That's not what I meant. Like
Oh,
I mean, what I meant to say was it's at a good price. Screw the whole what I said about the whole pricing thing. It's a good price. I think a lot of people can afford it because I mean $20, that's nothing,
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah.
Slash.
Okay, so what I think he meant was more like, oh, well, I'm surprised it's not more, because
Yeah.
of how everything. Yeah, that's
Sure.
It's all good.
Sure.
Oh, you
Sure,
actually meant the other
All right,
thing. Okay,
don't dwell
you.
on a little slip up he had. All right, don't embarrass him. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Stop.
Slash.
Luigi.
In front of my
Post
people.
Malone. Yeah, this
Slash.
looks cool. This looks cool.
All right.
Age of Calamity. I'm sure you guys all know what that means.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. They played another reel. They briefly showed Bravely Default 2. They didn't touch on this game that much because it's supposed to come out this month. I forgot the day, but it is supposed to come out this month, so there's not much of a point to talk about too much really here. Also in the reel.
Next is a remake of an older game, Ghosts and Goblins.
Yeah, Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection. I think that's supposed to come out next week.
Yeah, it says here February 25th.
Yeah, this game. I don't know if I'll pick this up. but it's pretty exciting that they're making a brand new Ghosts and I actually don't know if this is supposed to be a remake or just a brand new Ghosts and Goblins game, but either or they're making a Ghosts and Goblins game, and that's pretty exciting.
Next up is Saga Frontier Remastered.
Yeah, I don't know too much about the Saga Frontier games or whatever.
Saga.
I know they're like popular JRPGs on the PS1, I think. And I know like a lot of people like them. I don't know too much about them, but yeah. And next up we got Apex Legends getting a release date of March 9th. I like the whole graphics, all the graphics and everything, noticeably like worse, but for the Switch, they look pretty good. So yeah.
Next, something that people weren't expecting: a Skyward Sword re-release.
Okay.
Well, people were kind of expecting that, but we'll get into that. First they moved over to Eiji Aonuma, and you would probably immediately think Breath of the Wild 2, but even he goes, I know you expected Breath of the Wild 2, but fuck off, we're not talking about it. But
screw that game.
Honestly, like...
Yeah, screw it. Yeah,
I feel like it was sort of a little wishful thinking to see Breath of the Wild 2 here. And if they didn't show it here, I don't think we're getting it this year.
Didn't they say that they have... I thought they said that we did have something later this year, though.
Yeah, they're going to show it this year. That's what they said, but I don't think it's coming out this year.
Oh, yeah, Avi, yeah.
Like, it's to say we're going to show it later this year. I'm assuming...
That means it's not coming out this year.
If they're, like, showing it later this year, unless they do, like, a Zelda 35th Anniversary Direct, similar to like how they did with Mario, unless they do that, I don't think we're seeing this game till E3. And a game like Zelda, a game like a sequel to Breath of the Wild 2, they ain't just gonna be like. Actually, I don't know what I'm basing this off of. They could do this, but I don't know. It just wouldn't seem right if they just showed the game at E3 and said, "All right, it's coming out in like 3 months or whatever." So I don't know, but they could do that. They could do that. I say like that's not something they would do. They kind of did that with Smash Ultimate a couple years ago. So I mean, yeah, they could do that definitely. But yeah, they did. They announced Skyward Sword HD. Definitely like this is big because Skyward Sword on the Switch. Skyward Sword on the Wii. Is like a near perfect game. The main problem, it's a very divisive game though. The main problem with it are the motion controls. But now since we're on the Switch, there are button controls. There are sort of worries that like it'll only be button controls through handheld mode or whatever. When playing docked, you'll still have to do motion controls, but that's bullshit because the only reason people wanted to see this game re-released, aside from it being a pretty good game, was the motion controls. And if you re-release it, you don't have a Wii remote where motion controls is like everything. So yeah, and they showed off new Joy-Cons that looked sick. They looked really good.
They look pretty cool.
Did, yeah.
Knowing Nintendo, they'd probably price this game at $60, which I guess maybe for this 60 is good, but they would also. I feel like I could sort of see them making this a limited release, knowing them. But PatLuigi, what do you think about Skyward Sword HD?
It looks fun. I mean, the Joy-Cons look cool. I've never played a single Zelda game, so I don't know about this. I don't know if I'm gonna get it or not.
All right. I'm not the biggest Zelda fan either. I just want to say I'm not attacking you here. I just want to say you probably got a lot of people mad just by saying that. But it's all right. It's all right.
People are gonna unsubscribe to me now.
Yeah, they're gonna go find your channel and unsubscribe. Slash, what do you think of Skyward Sword HD?
Well, I mean, I think so. I think it looks very cool. I haven't played that many Zelda games. I've played a couple, and all of the ones that I have played, I've really enjoyed. Zelda fans, please don't dislike the video.
Everybody grabs their mouth and hits the dislike button.
We're kind of making it sound like Zelda fans are like toxic people.
No,
They're
I
not.
know.
Like there are other Nintendo franchises that have like fans that are way more toxic than Zelda. Smash. As a Smash fan myself, Smash is far more toxic than Zelda.
Yes, let's just diss everyone now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, every gamer is toxic. I guess to some extent that they kind of are, but let's go back to Skyward Sword though. Let's not keep talking about that. Back to Skyward Sword. Slash. So, were you done with Skyward Sword?
I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, I don't know. Do you think that people will want the game without the motion controls as well, or do you think?
Knows?
Dude,
maybe
the game was divisive. The game was divisive, which means half the people loved it, half the people hated it.
I feel like
the people that hated it they hated it because of the motion controls, and even the people that loved it, like my older brother, he's a huge Zelda fan, much bigger than me, and he really liked Skyward Sword, but he said like they're gonna re-release that, gotta make it button controls and not motion controls.
Yeah, I wasn't. Do you remember when we did the Wii Sports stream?
That was so
wasn't
much
he
fun,
like?
Yeah.
Wasn't he playing that, or am I
that.
thinking of something else?
I don't know.
I feel like he was playing before, and then we never mind.
Oh right, no, I think so. Yeah. I don't know what point you're trying to make here, but
Yeah, I don't know. I just.
Flash, you good, buddy?
No.
Yeah, the Joy-Cons look sick.
They do.
That's another thing. And last but not least, this was a prediction that many people made that when I heard it, I was thinking like, you guys are like, no, this isn't happening, but it happened. It happened. Splatoon 3.
Splatoon 3.
I'm kind of surprised that they're doing this. Yeah, this I did not expect at all. You know, Splatoon kind of seems like just one of those. I mean, we've only gotten 2 games so far, but it seems like one of those franchises where it gets like 1 game per console. So we got Splatoon
Mario
1,
Kart, yeah.
Splatoon 2, Splatoon 3 now. But then again, the more I think about it, Splatoon 2 was probably more of just like Splatoon 1 came out on the Wii U. The Wii U did poorly, but for a game that came out on a console that did poorly, and let alone being on one of its like last years, Splatoon did like very well on the Wii U. So I guess Splatoon 2 was kind of a way to port over Splatoon 1 while not being Splatoon 1, if you know what I mean. So I think Splatoon 3 will be more of like an upgrade, more of like a different game, because I'm not gonna say I'm the biggest Splatoon fan. I really like the first one, really like the second one. I'm not like competitive or anything. I don't play them that much. Like
neither do I.
Oh, I haven't played it much recently. Splatoon 3 though, like I see that Splatoon 3 day one purchase. Then again, most games I get day one just anyways.
Savvies.
But like that's like I'm gonna get that game. So yeah, this game isn't coming out anytime soon though. It's coming out next year. I find it strange how the games I feel like were touched on the most, aside from Skyward Sword, they touched on that game for quite a bit. But aside from that one, the games they touched on the most were Triangle Strategy. Please,
I love that game.
Triangle Strategy and Splatoon 3. Those are the 2 games that they touched on the most, aside from Skyward Sword. Neither of those 2 games are coming out this year, so kind of question that a bit. But Splatoon 3 looks so much fun.
I am very excited for this.
Yeah, PatLuigi, you want to give your thoughts on Splatoon 3?
Well, thank you, Slash.
Welcome.
I am excited for this game. I used to play Splatoon a lot with some friends, and I think Splatoon 3 might be better than Splatoon 2. I'm just saying that. That's my opinion, okay?
Yeah,
because we
I think Splatoon seems like one of those series. Sorry, Slash, but real quick, Splatoon seems like one of those series where like it just gets better and better with each game, because each game's like an update almost. Okay, I'm sorry, Slash, you go.
No, I was just gonna make a joke, and it doesn't matter. But yeah, it definitely. it definitely feels like it would be. It definitely seems like one of those games. You know, like yeah. I think that's a whole direct.
Yeah. Well, real quickly before we just sum up the what we thought about the direct. Splatoon 3. You saw like at the beginning, there was sort of like they sort of showed like open world or So I think like in a in like the campaign mode, there's gonna be like an open world. It's gonna be like open world. That
could be sick. Like, yeah, that would be like sick.
Yeah. All right, that was...
Yeah.
Okay. So now that we went over everything, final thoughts on this direct. Obviously, I'll go first and I'll go around. Obviously, the wait was unreal. This wasn't the first direct since September of 2019. We got the direct minis, we got dedicated directs to certain games, we got partner showcases, but when it came to like full length general Nintendo directs about like just everything, just a normal Nintendo direct, this was the first one since September 2019, and the expectations were way too high, and people think just because we didn't see Zelda, we didn't see Metroid, we didn't see Bayonetta, we didn't see Mario Kart, we didn't see Pokemon or Kirby or whatever, this is the direct sucked. People think that, and I mean, no. No, all right, we there was a lot. There was at least something here for everyone. Even the people saying that they didn't like the direct, I know I've heard them also list one thing that they did like, at least one thing. So there was something in here for everyone. It's got a little something for everyone. That meme, the IGN meme, whatever.
Too much water.
Yeah. No, but
water.
It had a little something for everyone. And I just had something else to say. Oh yeah, people say that there are too many anime games.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, but you see, that's not much of a problem to me. Not specifically, I'm a weeb. I don't watch like any anime, but like, it's more just like the fact that there are anime games doesn't make a difference to me, because like, because look at even Rex and Pyra. Not Rex, Pyra and Mythra in Smash. That sort of falls under too much anime in this. But like that's in Smash, it's different, So yeah, those are my general thoughts on this direct. Thought it was good. It didn't meet the overly high expectations that many people set, but obviously the expectations are gonna be high if the wait is this long. PatLuigi, final thoughts on the direct.
Like you said, a lot of anime games, but I'm excited for Mario, Smash, and the Animal Crossing update, and I think that's it, I guess. And Splatoon 3.
Yeah. Slash, you just muted yourself.
Slash.
Yeah.
Slash,
I thought it was cool.
Overall final thoughts on the direct?
It was cool. There was something for everyone, and I don't have a problem with anime.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. Now before we end, we were gonna do an update video for the Miikcast Tournament Live coming this Saturday on my Twitch channel and YouTube channel. But we announced most of the updates in the Discord server, link down below. To sum up real quickly, be streamed on my YouTube channel and Twitch. Commentators will be me, Slash, and maybe even Ramkit. PatLuigi, and others like Squid Wario, maybe Gus, Zach, and Sam will all be in the live chat spectating. And yeah, tourney, mostly a tourney like rule set, and all that cool stuff. But one thing, there's one thing that that was big for the update video that I don't want to just go to waste were prediction videos. So I'm gonna play them right here since this is pre-recorded. I could do that here. Since it's pre-recorded, here are the update, the prediction videos from not everyone in the Miikcast, but certain people, and yeah.
Trunk off, my boy, you keep failing me. I'm unfortunately not going for you this year. Harity was close last year, but I'm gonna go for someone new. I'm leaning more towards Beast Q, cause maybe since he's a newcomer, he's got the freshness, or Amir to complete the trifecta for the security guards.
Honestly, my bet is on probably Meatball, because he kind of already won. So it's like, why doesn't he just win again?
Who do I think is going to win the Miikcast Tournament this year? I don't know. That's kind of hard. Either Moldy Chin or Baba Buki. I'm not really sure why. That's just who I think. So yeah.
This year, for the Miikcast Tournament, I'm gonna root for Hydrant because he seems pretty cool.
I'm predicting that Lolimar's probably gonna win. The demon one specifically. Mainly, what else I'm predicting is that Maloli is gonna lose in the first round of the tournament. He's not even gonna. There's no way he's gonna win. I'll give Size $300 if Maloli makes it to the finals. I give him $300, 300 smackaroos. I'm the mayor of a lot, and I think that Figgy is gonna win the Miikcast Tournament this year. Both previous years he's done pretty well, and I also think that he's a strong enough fighter in general, and he's been working pretty hard. So I'm thinking Figgy's gonna be the one to take it home this year.
Hi guys, this is Craig. Incoming news. Craig is about to cast his prediction. Isn't it funny how I did it? It's like kind of like I'm like a news station. Craig BC. Anyways, who's gonna win? Honestly, I have no idea. Probably Tofurky. He looked good in the qualifiers. Honestly, probably Hydrant. Fire Hydrant, Fire Hydrants are supposed to be pretty good. Fire Hydrant.
Okay, now that you've seen the update, the prediction,
And now that you've seen it.
yeah, we'll do outros. PatLuigi, where can people find you?
People can find me on my YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Discord.
All right, Slash.
People can find me on YouTube. I'm gonna be doing some new stuff soon, so make sure to subscribe to the official Post Malone Vivo channel. Make sure you check out the Pokemon Virtual Concert, February 27th, baby. I want to hit 1 million viewers.
Cool. And of course
I'm Post Malone.
Cool.
Yeah, and also Captain Caesar.
Cool. And of course you can follow me, DPX Solo, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, SoundCloud, fucking Letterboxd for movie reviews. Yeah, and everyone's socials down below in the description. Alright. Thanks for listening to this episode of Chillin with the Miikcast, and we'll see you guys in the next video. We'll figure out when that's gonna be, because we did this one.
Green circles on Apple Music. Bye.